Hello everyone, my name is Paul McClendon and I'm a support engineer with Opmantek. Today I'm going to do a walkthrough of how to download, install, and activate a trial license using the Opmantek virtual appliance in VirtualBox. To begin, we're going to go to the Opmantek website to get the file.
On the home page of the Opmantek website, you'll go to Products, and on the right side under Free Trial, you'll click Opmantek Virtual Machine. And here, you'll click the Download MS9 VM. There's some installation instructions to help you here as well. We're going to save the file. And while that's downloading, if you don't have it already, you can go to virtualbox.org and click Download VirtualBox right here in the middle.
Now, you can use whichever hypervisor you would like. I personally just prefer to use VirtualBox. They have the Windows host, the OS X, Linux. I chose OS X, of course, because I'm using a Mac. Once you have VirtualBox installed, you're going to want to open it. And then you're going to go to File, Import Appliance. And then you will locate where you saved the OVA file for the virtual appliance downloaded from the opmantek.com website. And then just click Open. And then click Continue. Here, you can give it a name if you would like. You can choose the operating system type. I'm going to keep it as Red Hat 64-bit. You can change the amount of CPUs it has. It's fine to keep it at default, especially when you're just initially trialing the software. You can adjust the RAM, change the storage controller, or whatever you would like, but I'm going to keep it like this. All these settings should be okay to keep default. You don't even have to give it a name if you don't want. So from here, you can just click Import. And this can take a minute or two. It's usually pretty quick. And now you have imported your OVA file from Opmantek. Now before we click Start, we're going to go into Settings and set up a few things first. From here, you're going to want Internet access. So in order to do that, you're going to have to click the Network tab under Settings. Here it says it's attached to a NAT, but we're going to change it to a bridged adapter. And that is my Wi-Fi there. So we're going to keep that. If your VirtualBox host is Linux and your VMs are stored on XFS or ext4 file systems, then it's absolutely necessary that you enable the host I/O cache for all virtual disk controllers after importing the OVF file, or you will run the risk of file system corruption. So just a little note there. May not be necessary for you, but it's not going to hurt anything to keep it on. So after we've messed with the network settings and the storage settings there, we should be good to go ahead and start the VM. So to begin, you just click the Start button, and you'll get a terminal window open up here. At this point, it's going to ask you for a login. The default credentials for this virtual appliance, as well as any of our older versions, is root for the login, and then capital NM1 $88. And now we're logged in as root. It's important to note all the default credentials and passwords can be changed. Once you're logged in as root, you're going to want to find the IP of this virtual machine. To do that, you're going to type in ifconfig and look for where it says inet. So this is the number that you're going to want. It's the 192.168.1.223. And of course, it'll be different for you when you're installing it, but that's what this is for now. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up a browser. And in here, we're going to type in 192.168.1.223. And that brings us to the OMK page that gives you an overview of all the applications that are currently on this VM, as well as the option to click more applications to see some other additional ones that you could potentially download. Once you're able to see this OMK page, then you'll choose the module that you're interested in. In this case, I'm going to pick OP charts. And then it's going to show you that you have no valid license for OP charts, which is normal because we haven't set up a license yet. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click Activate a Free License, enter in your name, and then click Accept EULA and Activate. And there you go. Now we're logged into OpChart and we can see our virtual machine is here named localhost and it's monitoring itself. And from this point, you can continue to add in certain devices that you want or activate other modules and play around with those and add devices in those. We have plenty of documentation on our wiki pages that will help you add devices and configure each and every one of our modules. But that's it. You're good to go. You installed VirtualBox, you downloaded our Opmantek virtual appliance, and you have a test license for OpCharts or whatever module you are interested in. Thank you for your time, and feel free to visit us at opmantek.com for more information.